Starting our services in Agape.
Beautiful, beautiful day, Agape. Good to see you this bright day. And now is the time for our meditative thought. It's through and as Reverend Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith, the inspired thought of God. And this is what he tells us for today. Etymologically, I can't say that. Gratitude comes to us from the Latin word gratia, meaning grace. Interestingly, gratitude also includes the word attitude, which reminds us that we can approach each day with an attitude of gratitude for the truth that we live our lives with the unconditionally loving support of the universe. My wish for you this season of Thanksgiving is that your heart overflows with immeasurable gratefulness for the abundance of grace that percolates throughout your days. That's from Reverend Michael for you. Love to you, Agape. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Coco. Thank you, Reverend Michael. Well, it's time for a congregational song, and it's called Use Me. For those of you who are joining us for the very first time, the words are on the screen, so please feel free to follow along with us, and welcome to you. We love to stand at this time in our service as well, so feel free to stand right where you are and stand for this presence of love that shines through each of us.
Oh God, I stand for you, and here on the right as you show me all that I must do.
standing in the frequency of, how can I serve? Use me. Command ye me these hands. Speak, Mother, Father God. Into your hands I commend my spirit, that we may be the living instrumentalities through which more life and love and beauty come to earth through us. I welcome you to Agape today. For the Great Spirit, for individualized mind, individualized expression of the one mind, for our body and body of affairs reflecting and revealing the fundamental harmony of the universe, we welcome you to our sacred service today. We have with us today one of our favorites, Jen Johns, multidisciplinary artist, activist, archivist, entrepreneur, dedicated to inspiring people to live fully. Matter of fact, I want you to check out her website, jenjohns.com. Here's a wonderful quote about her. From deep within her spirit, Jennifer Johns radiates the energy of her ancestors through her voice. To be enfolded in her passionate singing is to be in the presence of a transformational, healing agent. That was written through Reverend Dr. Michael Beckwith. Jennifer Johns is with us today.
I love you.
I love you.
It's so good to
Let me just say one thing. For those of you who are watching me on my Instagram live page, you need to probably switch over now to agapelive.com or Agape's Facebook page, or my Facebook page, because we're going to close it off in a second. Okie dokie?
All right, y'all. So the world is doing, the things, they be confused sometimes. But Stevie Wonder reminds us that we should party. So wherever you are, Stevie requires that you boogie, oogie, oogie. And I only have these words right here because I want to sing the background vocals with you. So where you're at, you got to sing as, because I love you as the Lord loves you. Let's do it. Feels so good to be up here with my family. Do, 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 do. Oh, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, do, 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 do. As the rounds on the earth know she's revolving, the rosebuds know to bloom in early May. Just as hate knows love's cure, you can rest your mind assured that I'll be loving you always. And now can't reveal the mysteries of tomorrow, but in passing we grow older every day. Just as all that's gone is new, you know what I say is true. Be loving you always until the rainbow bursts the stars out in the sky, until the ocean covers every mountain high, until the dolphins land and parrots live at peace, until the dream of life and life becomes a. Did you know the true love asks for nothing? Her acceptance is the way we live. Did you know that life is giving love a guarantee to last through forever another day? Just as time knew to move on since the beginning, and the seasons know exactly when to change. Just as kindness knows no shame, know through all your joy and pain, I'll be loving you always. Today I know I'm living, but tomorrow will make me the past, but that I must not fear. For I know deep in my mind the love of me and left behind. I'll be loving you always. baby, our children's grandchildren, and their grandchildren will fail. Loving you. Loving you until the ocean covers every mountain high. I'm loving you. I'm loving you. Every dream of life when life becomes a dream. Loving you. Oh, because loving you is so easy. Loving you. I'm loving you. I'm loving you. It is my prayer that wherever you are boogieing. There ain't nothing, not nothing going on in the world more important than this rhythm right now. Be loving you. And I hope that you know that you're loved by somebody. Loved by somebody. Agape loves you to life. Give love wherever you are to the agape band. Hey, yes. Oh, been loving you. I've been loving you. Reb, I love you. Yeah, always, always, always,
I'll be loving you always. That's Jen Johns. Some of you are asking, is it jenjohns.com? You are correct. You can go right there and see her. Let's look at this powerful house band today. Let's look at Rayford Griffin back on the drum aspect of life. Let's look at Joshua Sclair right here on the guitar. Let's look at Dwayne Augustine on the bass. Wonderful Ben Dowling on the keyboards here. Ebony Faye is here. Marianne Lewis is conducting the whole thing. Jen Johns is with us from the Bay to LA. She now lives in LA. More angels for us. Hey, and you are right where you are, and right where you are is the fullness of the presence of God. Once you begin to feel that. There are practitioners online right now chatting with you, praying for you, and they're holding you in prayer, and we appreciate that. And if you're with us, this is one of your first times being with us, we want to welcome you virtually, spiritually. The Agape Nation wants to welcome you. And so if you'll just embrace yourself for a moment and just think about the last time you just really hugged yourself. You just really realized that you are a precious spiritual idea held in the mind of God that has a right and a reason to be here, that you're not a mistake, you're not an accident, you're not a do-over, that the presence of God got you right the first time. When was the last time you just bathed in the awareness that you're all right? That you're all right, regardless of any mistakes, regardless of anything that's ever happened to you, you're all right. So as you're embracing yourself, we say this to you. Welcome to Agape. We recognize you. We see who you truly are. Spiritual image in the very likeness of God. Indeed, you are a one-of-a-kind, wonderful, one-of-a-kind magnificence, brilliance, luminous, divine, transformational knowledge, limitless love intelligence. That's what you are. And today, we celebrate your very existence. We give thanks for you, we appreciate you, and we welcome you to Agape. Peace and radical blessings. God bless you for tuning in. I mentioned that we have licensed spiritual practitioners that are online, that are obviously holding the prayer ministry together. When you call our prayer ministry, they're there to answer your call. But right now, they're holding the whole service in prayer. And we have a practitioner minister coming forward now to represent that entire field. She's been given the designation as of yesterday when we had our graduation ceremony for the licensed practitioners, the prayer practitioners, the designation of master practitioners for those who had been in sacred service for a minimum of 20 years, as well as some other requirements. And we embraced our Dean Emeritus, Reverend Cheryl Ward. I'm talking right now about the Reverend Master Practitioner Susie Lula, who will come forward at this time to bring us into the field of the affirmation, the purpose statement, and the selected reading, and the living evocation. Reverend Susie, Master Practitioner.
Thank you, Reverend Michael. Hello, Agape family.